Hi everyone, bonjour. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The IB Crocodile is here. I provide academic videos supporting academic videos for both math and physics. During my 25 years of tutoring experience, I have supported hundreds, maybe thousands of students in several educational systems like GCSE, IGCSE, British System, SAT, SAT, American Diploma, Canadian Diploma, and the IB Diploma, the International Baccalaureate. So today I would like to share some, or put some light, shed some light on some common mistakes I have. I see it every day, and what I call them fatal mistakes in algebra. So let's have fun. Let's see what are these common mistakes, and let us try to avoid them. So the first fatal mistake, the first common mistake I see almost every day, like let's say when you have like 4, a bracket plus x all to the power of 2. Okay, so the mistake would be, okay, that would be 4 squared plus x squared. Okay, so what is wrong with that? The mistake here is we break one of the rules of exponents, that the power only distributes over multiplication or division, right? So definitely this is not right. Okay, and the right answer to this, is going to be the square of the first term, the square of the second term, twice the product of first and second term, twice the product of first and second term, and then you can simplify. Okay, so this is called square of binomial. Okay, you never distribute power over addition or subtraction. Very good. Now the second mistake is, let's say we've got a square root of 9 plus x squared. The square root of 9 plus x squared, okay, someone may say, oh, this is a square root of 9 is 3, and the square root of x squared is basically x, and everyone is happy. But definitely it's not the case, because the square root cannot be distributed again over addition or subtraction. So that is, not possible. This is a fatal mistake. Okay, for information, the square root can be distributed over multiplication. Like if that was 9x squared, okay, sure. If that was multiplication or division, right, we can distribute. So this would be 3x, right? And also, by the way, this symbol here, the square root, refers to the principal radical, which means only the positive square root. Okay, in other words, like if I say square root, if I ask what is square root of 16, for example, that is 4, period. The root of 16 is 4, principal radical, positive. And I will get to there in few minutes why I'm mentioning this. Okay, very good. Now the third mistake is going to be when we deal with inequalities. Okay, so 2 minus x is, let's say, greater than 1, and let's see how many people would do that. So some student would say, okay, I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides. That's fine. Okay, so 2 cancels out, so the negative x is greater than 1 minus 2 is going to be negative 1, right? But then say, okay, I can multiply by negative 1 or divide by negative 1, so basically x is greater than 1. Okay, so what is the mistake here? The mistake here, if you multiply or divide both sides of the inequality, you need to switch or flip the sign of the inequality. So this greater than becomes less than. So please remember that. Remember doing that. So that would be less than. Okay. Now, the fourth one. Oh, that's a good one. So 2x plus y over 4. Or let me actually let me rewrite it like a different. Okay, so 4 over 2x plus y. Okay, so a common mistake or a fatal mistake, someone may say, okay, this is equal to 4 over 2x plus 4 over y. Okay, that is impossible. This is against the rule of distribution again. So we cannot do that because the addition is at the denominator. Okay, so you cannot split from the bottom. You cannot split from the bottom. But if that was written as 2x plus y over 4, yes, you can split here. So you can say that this is equal to 2x over 4 plus y over 4. Okay. Another one. Okay, that this is so far 4 common mistakes. I'm sure that you have maybe have done some of them already. Okay, now the fifth one is, let's say we have 2x over y plus 3x over 2y. Okay, so someone may equal that to 5x. 2x plus 3x is equal to 5x, and y plus 2y is basically 3y. Does it make sense? Definitely not. We cannot do that because you cannot add like the numerator and the denominators when you have fractions. So what would you do? You would find the common denominator, right? So in order to add any fractions, right? So the common denominator here will be 2y, right? So I will say, okay, this is 2 over 2y, and then the first fraction here need to be multiplied by 2 because, from y to 2y, you multiply by 2. So you get 2x times 2, which is 4x. And then the second fraction doesn't need to be multiplied by anything because it is already over 2y. So then you have the common denominator. So you can just add the tops. You can add just the numerator. So 4x plus 3x is just 7x. So the answer is 7x over 2y. Okay. So remember that. Now, okay, this is 5 fatal mistakes, but I decided to add one more because again, I see it almost every day. So when we see a quadratic equation, like let's say x squared is quadratic, right? And let's say equal to, I don't know, 25. Okay. So what is x? What is the value of x? So many times, x, people would tell me, okay, x equal 5 or x equals square root of 5, square root of 25, which is 5. Okay. Then now you are missing, this is half of the truth. This is half of the truth. Now you have to tell me x equal plus or minus root 25. Okay. In all cases. Okay. And then you may reject the negative answer or the positive answer. It depends on the situation. So for example, like let's say, okay, we talk about x here, maybe like, a length or a distance. So a length of of a rectangle, for example, right? So length could not be negative, right? So you can say, okay, x equal plus or minus 5, but then the negative answer is rejected, and then the final answer is 5. But you have to show from the beginning the two possibilities. Okay, and that is different than when I say, as I mentioned a few minutes ago, that square root of 25, that is just 5 because that is the principal radicand. The principal radicand, which is the positive. So root 25 is 5. But if you have an equation, we don't know x, oh, that could be two possibilities, right? It could be negative 5 or positive 5. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope it was helpful, and I hope you don't do these fatal mistakes if you do them, and have a nice day.